Okay, yep, like was mentioned, we need our books, a pencil, then we will need our packet we're working on, and also good listening ears, good eyes. We are going to talk about inferences today, a little touch on inferences. Inferences is reading a story. The author may not give us all the information we know, so inferences is making our own conclusion from the story of what happened, what may have happened. Okay, so to start this, I'm going to show you guys a cute little video on, I believe it's pigeons, baby pigeons. We'll listen to and watch, and there'll be some questions that they'll describe to us what inferences are. It's a funny video. Okay, so here it says, where are the birds going?
I know this.
How do you know? So where are they going? What have we seen so far in it that they're going to go? Hayden? Okay, because what do we know about baby birds when they start chirping like that? What are they?
They're hungry.
They're hungry. Okay.
But I thought they were
So this here where it says where the birds going, how do you know? That's what we just did. We just did one inference where are they going? Did the author or did the bird say, hey, there's a cupcake up there, let's go get it? No,
Yeah.
we knew that because we saw this little bird so far looking at the cupcake. So here he's told his brothers, it's up there. Let's go get this. We're hungry. Making that.
Isn't that the
Okay, so now,
music from?
why do they want the cupcake? We got our cup, so why do they want the cupcake?
They're hungry.
Yeah, they're hungry.
Just
Yep.
chirping for hungry. They're hungry.
So now they're sad. Why are the birds, how are they feeling now? I just told you that. So how are they feeling now? Why? How do you know that? Yeah, look at their little faces, right? They did get a cupcake.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's their mama. They look like their mom's a chicken. What the heck? One worm? This is animation from Toy Story or
So
something.
here's our last one. Do the birds like to eat worms?
No.
How can we tell that they don't like to eat
Because
worms?
they want the cupcake. They want a beautiful cupcakey bird.
They'd rather have that cupcake.
Like me and my
wouldn't they?
brother, when we were
Baby.
babies, we would
Okay, so yep, that's the one. We're making inferences.
Yeah,
You're being asked a question, you're using either what you see in the picture or what we have read to answer our questions. So now, you guys read it yesterday as a group, as a class. Today we're going to listen to one plastic bag. And we'll have some questions in our package. That's where we have our books. I mean, it's going to be up here in words, but also we're going to use our books to help answer our questions in the packet later. After this. Okay.
Welcome back to the Crystal K Show. Today we are going to read One Plastic Bag, Institut Cesse, and the Recycling Women of the Gambia by Miranda Hall. Institut walks with her chin frozen. That raindrops help her bare arms. Her face hides in the shadow of a palm leaf basket, and her neck stings with every step. Warm scents of burning wood and her bubbling peanut stew drift past. Her village is close now. She lifts her nose to catch the smell. The basket tips. One fruit tumbles, then two, then 10. The basket breaks. Institute kicks the dirt. Something silky dances past her eyes, softening her anger. It moves like a flag, flapping in the wind, and settles under a tamarind tree. Institute slides the strange fabric through her fingers and discovers it can carry things inside. She gathers her fruit in the bag. The basket is useless now. She drops it, knowing it will crumble and mix back in with the dirt. 4 goats greet Institute as grandmother Mobe emerges from the kitchen hut. Hurry in before the rain soaks your beautiful Muba. Institute scurries in and grandmother serves spicy, rich rice and fish. Rain drums on the creaking aluminum roof. I broke your basket, Institute confesses, but I found this. Plastic, grandmother frowns. There's more in the city. Day after day, Institute watches neighbors tote their things in bright blue or black plastic bags. Children slurp water and wingle from the tiny holes poked in clear bags. Market trays filled with minties wrapped in rainbows of plastic. The colors are beautiful, she thinks. She swings her bag high. The handle breaks. 1 paper escapes, then 2, then 10. Institute shakes sand off her papers. Another plastic bag floats by, and she tucks her things inside. The torn bag is useless now. She drops it in the dirt, as everyone does. There is nowhere else to put it. Day after day, the bag she dropped is still there. 1 plastic bag becomes 2, then 10, then 100. Plastic isn't beautiful anymore, she thinks. Her feet step down to a cleaner path, and the thought floats away. Years pass, and Institute grows into a woman. She barely notices the ugliness growing around her, and the ugliness finds its way to her. Institute hears a goat crying and hurries towards grandmother's house. Why is it tied up? Where are the other goats? Inside, the butcher is speaking in a low voice. Many goats have been eating these, he says. The backs twist around their insides, and the animals cannot survive. Now 3 of your goats and so many other goats in the village have died. Grandmother Mobe's powerful shoulder sad. Institute must be strong and do something. But what? Institute's feet lead her to the old ugly road, a pile of garbage, fans as wide as grandmother's cooking hut. Mosquitoes swarm near dirty pools of water alongside the pile. Smoke from burning plastic stings her nose. Her feet back away. Goats scamper past. They forage through the trash for food. Her feet stop. She knows too much to ignore it now. Holding her breath, she plucks 1 plastic bag from the pile, then 2, then 10, then 100. What can we do? Institute asks her friends. Let's wash them, says Aunt Fatima, pulling out Omo soap. Moran grabs a bucket and Pinka fetches water from the well. Peggy finds clothespins and they clip the washed bags on the line. As the bags dry, Asitu watches her sister crochet. Can you watch me? Yes. Her sister shows Asitu the stitches, then hands her a metal tool. Asitu's fingers busy themselves in and out around. Jarif, thank you. Asitu finds a broomstick and carves her own tool from its wood. What's that for? Fatima asks. Asitu pauses. She and Peggy have an idea. But will their friends think it's crazy? Will the idea even work? Nervously, she explains the plan. One friend agrees to help, then two, then five. The women cut bags into strips and roll them into spools of plastic thread. Before long, they teach themselves how to crochet with this thread. Neka, Ili, Big, asks grandmother, how was the work? Answers Isitu, slow. Some people in the village laugh at us, others call us dirty. But I believe what we are doing is good. The women crochet by candlelight, away from those who mock them. Until a morning comes when they will no longer work in secret. Fingers sore and blistered, Isitu hauls the recycled purses to the city. One person laughs at her, then two, then 10, then one woman lays Dalasi coins on the table. She chooses a purse and shows it to one friend, then two, then 10. Soon everyone wants one. Asitu fills her own purse with Dalasi. She zips it shut and rides home to tell grandmother she made enough to buy a new goat. When she passes by the pile of rubbish, she smiles because it's smaller now. She tells herself one day when I'm gone and my home will be beautiful. And one day it was. All right, I hope you enjoyed one plastic bag.
All right, so there's our quick review of the story. And there were some of you, I noticed you were following along with your book, so that was good too. If you didn't want to look up here, follow along. So now we are going to use our books, and we will be, I believe, towards the end of the story. Yep. 137, Stevie says, in your books. So we're going to have our questions. David, we should be getting on page 137, please. Alright, on this one, guys. Right? On this one, number 1, it says reread pages 121 to 124. In what ways are plastic bags useful? What problems can they create? So everybody should just give it, even though we just listened to it, you guys read it yesterday, go back and look at those pages. Hayden, we should be looking at pages 121 to 124, finding some answers to what they're useful for and what problems they can create. Yeah, at least one, we should have at least one example for each one, why they're useful and why they are problems they create.
Because they can carry things and they aim for it.
Button I wanted. Nope, that's not the button I wanted. There we go. Okay, who can give me an answer why plastic bags are useful? Archer?
Because they can be used to carry things.
They can be used to carry things. Is it? Top one.
Good job. Writing the bottom. It's fine. You like that?
Who can give me an example of why they are harmful? How about from the story? Ethan. What
The
was one?
goats are eating them and wrapping around their
Yeah, the goats ate it, which is bad, right? So what do you say? You want to say, how do you want to say that, Ethan? Shorten it up. You want to say the goats eat them and make them sick?
The goats eat them and die.
Okay. It's true.
And pass away.
We'll say died. Past tense. Is something we learned about? Okay. Oh, you should write this stuff down, buddy. Let me.
Use all of them.
I can't feel that.
I know the trouble. Goats eat them and die.
Here's the minutes. While you're finished writing those up, if you are done finished writing those, look at number 2. Number 2 says, look at pages 130 to 132. Why is the task of making the purses difficult for Isatu and her friends?
We have goats eat them and die. James, we have goats eat them and die.
Do you have an answer for number 2, Hayden? Ready?
Do you have a copy of the
Yeah, I said 2.
Give answers for number 2. Why is the task of making purses difficult for her and her friends? And this one I'm going to write over to the side. That way, if we move on to the next one, they'll still be on the board for this thing to write. Hayden?
Because one person and then
David, I don't know what you guys listening.
the other people were laughing at her because I told it that it's not useful and that it wasn't that it was just gonna make them
Okay. The hands were closer in the sword, yeah. You know, how they had to put the bags together and then people were just making fun of them. You good? Okay, so let's put those together. Let's say, I'm gonna write it over here. That way we can move on. Yeah, I want to see that you didn't write it all. I'm glad you're right. Them and their handwriting for. There you go. This mission. Yes, class.
Why does it say laughing but no F? Because
Because
that's
the
how you spell
G8,
it.
that's a good question. The G8 is what makes the F.
Laughing. I thought it was
That's one of those fun things with the English language.
laughing. No, if it was spelled like F, it would be like that.
Ethan, you have all of that written down on your number 2?
Yeah.
All of it. idea is how does the recycling project help the family and the community? David might have an answer the way he gasped the excitement there. You think he has an answer? I have a good idea, maybe. How it would help her family and her community. Most likely be probably towards the end of our story. Without the sounds. We're talking about earlier. What sounds? Oh, sorry. Okay. Soren, I haven't heard from you.
So it helps the community and also some of the stuff that.
Okay. Yes, cleans up the community. So who else might I not heard from? Stevie. How does it help her family? You tell me that. How does it help her family?
It helps her family because she got enough to
I'm gonna put this answer over here. Yes, it helped her family because they were able to buy goats. How they do that? They sold purses to make money. To make money. And bought goats. So then how did it help the community? James, can you tell me how it helped the community?
I don't know.
They took the plastic bags, they made them into purses. What did it do with that? What did it do with that pile of plastic bags? It was really big, but in the story, what was it? Small. So what did that do for the community? It did
Help.
By
Make bad.
cleaning,
I
using the bag, cleaning up the community, you think?
Yeah. And then there was none left.
So using the bags, cleaning the community. So in all of these questions we answered today, the author just come out and tell us there's a big pile of trash, there's goats that died because they ate them, and the big pile of trash became small because they started turning them into purses. Yeah, we use instances throughout the story that they came with the idea that they were going to recycle the bags and turn them into purses. But did they tell us they're going to recycle the bags, make purses, but she's going to sell them by goats?
They did that
Yeah, by the time they did the story, it told us that there was a small bag or a small pile of trash in the bags. So we made those inferences.
So they couldn't get a big goat.
Yeah, to conclude that they are cleaning up their community.
And now I also have a question.
That's it.
How come Fox has a GH but it doesn't say? That's just how it's
Darn.
Fox.
Miles, you're on a roll with these difficult questions. Versus just the English language.
Yes, that's our English language.
What does mean?
We like to confuse you.
Why did
Okay, so that is what we have for today. If you are done with that, put those packets in their books, dip them in their books, close up their books, put them in a safe place, because you will need them the rest of this week. And And go ahead and get ready for recess.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Free choice.
It is your choice.